Hey friend, I'm thrilled that you are interested in diving into file handling with Python. It's quite an essential skill in IT, trust me. Let's get started on this exciting journey into understanding Python's file system capabilities. Python provides rich features for file operations, and working with files is something fundamental every programmer needs to learn, especially for any task involving data. When you are coding in Python, handling files is usually as easy as pie, but like baking, the devil's in the details, right? I guess that's where I come in. Now, before we jump in, let's understand what we are dealing with. Files, in the simplest sense, are structured collections of data, usually binary or text, that are saved on some storage device. For instance, if you are writing down your notes, it's like having files, where each file can contain notes, code snippets, or any textual graphical content. Python's file handling is robust and provides multiple ways to deal with files. Let's begin with open. As simple as that sounds, this function is your ticket to create, read, append, and modify files. It returns a file object, and when working with files, it's essential to open them using the appropriate mode. Say, R for read-only, W for write, A for append, X for create, and B for binary mode. You'll probably want to look at the following line of code when opening a file. Python file is equal to open hash. It will open the file example txt in append mode. Reading files is another cornerstone of your journey into Python. Here, the read and readline functions come to life. The former reads an entire file in one go while the latter reads one line at a time, making it a more memory-efficient choice in case of larger files. Python file_handle is equal to open first underscore line is equal to file_handle dot readline hash. It reads first line of the file. Contents is equal to file_handle dot read hash. It reads entire file. Now, write to a file in Python is as straightforward as reading one. Simply open the file in W or A mode and use the file's write function to add text. This is something that'll undoubtedly make your life easier and help you manage data. Python file_handle is equal to open file_handle dot write hash. It writes the string into the file. Now on to the more exciting part, working with CSV and JSON files. While dealing with data in Python, these two formats become the bread and butter of file handling. Python, ever versatile, has CSV and JSON modules to help you with this. The CSV module provides functionality to work with the CSV formats, while JSON is the built-in module used for JSON, Python's solution for APIs and databases. Python import CSV data is equal to, with open as file, writer is equal to csv.writer_writer.writeRows hash. It writes the data into the .csv file, and here's how to work with a JSON file. Python provides a handy JSON module for this purpose. Python import JSON data is equal to name, Neeraj, age, 30, with open as file, JSON.dump hash. It writes the data into a .json file. In real-world applications, things get more intricate. Error handling while dealing with files can become vital. Imagine a scenario where you are trying to open a non-existent file. Python's filenotfound error comes to your rescue right away. Moreover, errors while reading a file open a discussion about Python's IO error. Working with files in Python not only requires mastery over this built-in functionality but also calls for using various libraries to handle more specialized and specific file types. Libraries like XLRD for reading Excel files, PyODBC for dealing with ODBC databases, and Pywin32 for Windows systems come in handy. Experimenting with these and learning about their file handling capabilities will enhance your Python file handling prowess. Apart from the built-in modules, Python provides many third-party libraries that can be extremely helpful when working with files. Python's NumPy provides a set of tools helpful for creating, indexing, and transforming large arrays, while Pandas comes in handy when working with CSV or data frame objects. And to take a leap further, let's chat about file handling on cloud storage, like AWS S3 or Google Cloud Storage. These require using cloud providers' SDKs in Python, like Bo2 for AWS. You could write and fetch files directly from these cloud storage to a Django application and vice versa. The journey doesn't stop here though. Advanced Pythonistas might even venture to learn about thread-safe file I/O operations, file-like objects, and more. Python, with its pathlib library, allows a more object-oriented approach to handle files, path-like objects, and its methods on these objects simplify file operations, making them just about as straightforward as reading and writing a file manually using Open. Now, I'd like to challenge you to write a Python script that reads a CSV file containing a list of employee information and writes it to a JSO file. This could help you practice handling different file formats along with working with the CSV and JSO built-in modules. Python import CSV import JSO with open as file, reader is equal to csv.dictReader employees is equal to with open as file, JSO.dump. Now, my last point for you, I highly insist exploring some of Python's best practices when working with file systems. This includes avoiding exposing secrets, managing resources effectively, handling different operating systems, file systems, and maintaining a good error management strategy, because the world of Python file handling is as diverse as its applications. Way before you wrap up everything, remember one thing. To stay updated and dig deeper into Python file handling, Python's official documentation is a goldmine. You can find it within the python.org website itself. And hey, keep in mind that my knowledge is vast but not infinite. If you want to cover more untapped territories of Python, consider exploring more about Shelf, a key-value-based data access library that offers a unique approach to file handling, or Pickle, which serializes and deserializes Python objects, letting you save your Python variables across executions. Dabble in Tempfile for handling temporary files, and Tarfile for dealing with tar archives could prove challenging yet exciting. By the time you are done exploring, you'll be working with Python files as smoothly as a hot knife through butter. And hey, keep in mind that file handling can also tie into other coding competences like creating APIs. APIs can exchange data between different systems or even different languages. Your journey might even extend over here in the future to understand the Pythonic way of implementing APIs and working with API keys and tokens securely without exposing them in your scripts. It's just as cool as it sounds, I assure you. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep experimenting with different datasets, file formats, and scenarios. And as always, keep expanding your horizons to include various libraries and their respective uses in handling files. So, ready for the next step? I'd urge you to visit neeraj.qzz.io for more captivating insights into Python themes and more. Subscribe to TechLab. Take this journey fearlessly, for Python and its file handling abilities are truly fascinating. And there you have it, a glimpse of file handling within Python. It may seem like a daunting topic, but remember, I'll be here to assist you should you stumble upon any tech puzzles. After all, coding together is where true learning happens, right? Now let's keep diving into this incredible world of Python. Real line height 1.15 orphans 2 width 500 px HTML lang is equal to n. The user eagerly dives into the world of modules in Python, seeking guidance to unravel the mysteries of Python's libraries and how they can be leveraged to simplify the developer's tasks. Modules, as the user learns, are indispensable pieces of Python that are designed to execute specific tasks, enhancing productivity and enabling coders to write code more efficiently. The journey starts with understanding the essence of modules and progresses towards exploring popular modules like NumPy, Pandas, and Matplotlib, tools that are a developer's best friend in handling numerical data, data analysis, and plotting visuals, respectively. In between, there's a deep dive into how to import and utilize these modules. It's enlightening to comprehend how each of these libraries functions almost like a toolkit, providing a plethora of tools needed to complete tasks at hand. As the user continues to gain knowledge, they stumble upon the custom Python library, file_magic. File_magic is tailor-made to streamline file handling processes, with specialized functions capable of identifying and managing different file types. With its unique algorithms, File_magic offers a refined approach to dealing with various files including CSV, TXT, and docs formats. The user observes File_magic in action, working with a real-world example wherein this module aids in opening, reading, and writing different file types. Each file type brings its own set of challenges, but with File_magic, these hurdles seem minuscule, easily overcome. The user appreciates the seamless interaction with different file types that File_magic demonstrates. They find themselves in awe as they watch Python perform magic tricks, opening a docs file, pickling a Python dictionary, and converting a CSV file to a visual representation through Matplotlib, all using only the commands given to them without the need for additional modules or complex code syntax. As the user immerses themselves in this enchanting world of modules and File_magic, they realize the potential and efficiency that modules offer in Python. The feeling of accomplishment is tangible as they finish this tutorial, understanding why modules are a fundamental aspect of Python programming. Now, the user is ready for more. Eager to absorb knowledge beyond their reach, they're introduced to TechLab, a hub filled with tutorials that cover everything from the basics of Python to advanced topics. By subscribing to TechLab, the user ensures they never run out of resources, challenges, and knowledge to pursue, marking the end of the user's journey as they look toward a horizon filled with endless learning opportunities. And there you have it, a comprehensive introduction to the world of Python modules for IT freshmen, enriched with a practical demonstration of a custom Python library called File_magic. Dive into the Python modules universe, and remember to subscribe to TechLab for more educational content on this programming adventure. Happy coding, HTMLP!